Have you ever felt like your world was changing too fast? Like everything around you is moving at a breakneck speed and you can barely keep up? Like everything you thought you knew was being shaken up? The familiar becomes strange, and the ground beneath your feet feels unstable. That's what it's like for the characters in Charles Dickens's A Tale of Two Cities, a story set during the French Revolution. This period was marked by extreme turmoil and radical change. It was a time of massive upheaval, where the old ways were being challenged and a new order was struggling to be born. The storming of the Bastille, the cries for liberty, and the fall of the monarchy were just the beginning. Imagine a world where the streets are filled with whispers of rebellion and the threat of violence hangs heavy in the air. Every corner you turn, there's a sense of impending change. That's the world we're stepping into. A world where danger lurks in the shadows and hope is a rare commodity. A Tale of Two Cities takes us on a journey between London and Paris, two cities on the brink of chaos. Each city has its own story, its own struggles, and its own heroes. It's a story that speaks to us even today, reminding us of the power of courage, compassion, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Acts of kindness and bravery shine through the darkness. Even though it's set centuries ago, its themes of social injustice, revolution, and the struggle for freedom still resonate deeply. The fight for a better world is timeless. So, if you're ready for a gripping tale of love, sacrifice, and the fight for a better tomorrow, then buckle up. This story will take you on an emotional roller coaster. This is a story you won't soon forget. Its characters and their struggles will stay with you long after you've turned the last page. Think about a time when you had to stand up for what you believed in, even when it was scary. That moment of bravery defines who you are. That's the kind of courage we see in A Tale of Two Cities. It's a reminder that even in the darkest times, there are those who will stand up and fight for what is right. The French Revolution. A time when the people of France, tired of oppression and inequality, rose up against the monarchy. The streets echoed with the cries of those demanding liberty, equality, and fraternity. It was a time of both great hope and terrifying violence. Dreams of a better future clashed with the harsh reality of brutal confrontations. The streets of Paris ran red with blood as the guillotine, a symbol of the revolution's brutality, claimed countless lives. This grim instrument of death became a daily spectacle, instilling fear in the hearts of many. Dickens paints a vivid picture of this tumultuous period, capturing the fear and uncertainty that gripped the nation. His words bring to life the anxiety that permeated every corner of society. We meet characters from all walks of life, aristocrats clinging to their fading power, revolutionaries fighting for justice, and ordinary people caught in the crossfire. Each one with their own story, their own struggles, and their own hopes. Can you imagine living through a time like that, when every day could be your last, and the line between right and wrong was blurred by chaos? The uncertainty of survival and the constant threat of violence were the daily realities for many. In the heart of this revolution, a love story unfolds. Charles Darnay, a French aristocrat who has renounced his family's cruel legacy, falls deeply in love with Lucy Manette, a young Englishwoman known for her kindness and compassion. Their love story offers a ray of hope amidst the darkness, proving that even in the most desperate of times, the human heart can still find love and connection. But their love is tested at every turn. Darnay's past, the revolution's fury, and the schemes of vengeful revolutionaries threaten to tear them apart. Have you ever loved someone so much that you would do anything to protect them? That's the kind of love we see in A Tale of Two Cities. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the content, hit like and subscribe for more insightful summaries. Enter Sydney Carton, a cynical and disillusioned English barrister who seems to have lost his way in life. His days are filled with a sense of purposelessness, and he drifts through life like a shadow. He drinks heavily, shuns intimacy, and appears resigned to his own mediocrity. The tavern becomes his refuge, a place where he can drown his sorrows and escape from the harsh realities of his existence. But beneath his gruff exterior lies a hidden depth, a flicker of something more. There is a complexity to Carton that few can see, a man torn between his inner demons and a desire for redemption. Carton is secretly in love with Lucy, although he knows he can never have her. His love for her is pure and unselfish, a rare light in his otherwise dark world. Carton is a complex character, full of contradictions. He is a man of many layers, each one revealing a different facet of his troubled soul. He is at once selfish and selfless, cynical and compassionate. His actions often seem contradictory, but they are driven by a deep sense of inner conflict. He is the epitome of a Byronic hero, a brooding figure with a tortured past and a hidden capacity for greatness. His life is a testament to the struggle between darkness and light. What do you think motivates someone like Sydney Carton? Is it love, guilt, or a desire for redemption that drives him? What lies beneath his mask of indifference? Perhaps it is a longing for a better self, a hope that one day he might find peace. As the revolution reaches its peak, Darnay is unjustly imprisoned, sentenced to die by the guillotine. It seems all hope is lost. But in a stunning turn of events, Sydney Carton, driven by his love for Lucy and his desire to find meaning in his own life, hatches a daring plan to save Darnay and secure the happiness of the woman he loves, even if it means sacrificing his own life. This act of selflessness becomes the climax of the story, a powerful testament to the transformative power of love and redemption. Carton's sacrifice is a reminder that even the most flawed among us are capable of extraordinary acts of courage and compassion. A Tale of Two Cities is a story that stays with you long after you finish the last page. It's a story about the forces that unite and divide us, the choices we make in the face of adversity, and the enduring power of hope. As you reflect on this epic tale, think about the sacrifices people make for those they love, the complexities of revolution and change, and the potential for redemption that exists within us all. What will your own legacy be? What will you be remembered for? We reached the end, but before you leave, let us know in the comments if you are going to read the book. Also, join our community of passionate readers by simply subscribing to our channel, where your love for knowledge and great stories truly matters.